Eh.
Yeah,
They did the whole Indiana Jones thing.
of course. Oh
Of the
boy.
hero finds... Whoa. There's a bunch of stormtrooper bowling pins.
Hey! Enemy spotted! That's right. Get up here! Hurry! Taking a shot.
That Bago just comes up out of the muck.
Watch yourself. I guess it's just
But yeah, I just hate it in plot lines with searching for the magical MacGuffin thing where the villain's a step behind the heroes, but they swoop in to take the object for themselves. Whether they did so because they just had superior firepower on their side, because they
I can catch you.
took the hero when they were weak and vulnerable, or they had a hostage and they do the whole, you know, I have your love interest hostage. You're going to give us the priceless artifact now, or we'll, you know, harm her or something. And the guy's like, oh, okay. And then usually it happens to be the key to something greater. So it gives the hero an opportunity to recoup and remedy everything, which usually results in the destruction of the very thing that the villains were looking for, so as to keep it from ever being used for ill. You know what I mean? It reminds me very much of the chalice from the Last Crusade and such. Right?
Yeah,
Are you just concentrating?
a little bit. A lot of heavy firepower. Ow.
But nah, at that point I would have destroyed the holocron. Better that the identities of those children be kept a secret than to find them.
Yeah. Like, the moment she showed up, I would have just sliced the thing through and just been like,
I need help.
well... Because, like, I'm not entirely sure rebuilding the Jedi Order right now would be wise. Like, if I were him, I would almost go into hiding and, like...
Got a hostile. Hit him already. I'm done with this one.
But the other thing too is,
Get you.
I know that the Jedi often took on children because they hadn't had the time to form attachments, and they were more
I
malleable.
would straight up just start
But I would-
grabbing adults.
Well, right. I would have waited
Like,
and
I would have...
found those that had a desire to fight against the Empire and because asking that of children to train and eventually fight against the Empire and make them targets,
Yeah,
that's not something you should force children into.
the other issue would be straight up, like, these kids are going to be too young to be of any use against the Empire. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Republic? Yeah, I guess so.
And how is it that the crew hasn't...
Seer,
Yep.
I saw what happened between you and Trilla, what you both went through. I'm so sorry. I was arrogant, I was foolish. I could never understand what you went through. She has a holocron. I don't know where she's taking it.
I'm responsible for the path that Trilla is on. And what she does next is the cost of all of my mistakes.
Our mistakes are in the past. And it's all of our responsibility, and it's about what we do next that's important. You taught me that, Seer.
You're right. I know where she's taking it. There's a fortress where they take Jedi, where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. I just never thought I'd be going back there.
You won't be going alone. You'll have a friend with you.
No. I'll have a Jedi with me. Neil.
She making him into a knight?
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight. You are ready.
So are you.
If he had a braid, they would have snipped it off.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I thought the braids looked stupid.
Too quiet.
Not a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me. I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
So you and Sierra have been here a few times?
Oh, we've been all over the place. Non-stop tour of the galaxy with her. But she's paying the bills, so I can't complain, really.
Better than hiding on a scrapyard for years.
Oh, that I can agree with. I mean, I've seen trash heaps before, and that planet was the trashiest. I can't believe anyone would... Sorry.
You're not wrong.
What? Hey, keep that droid at a distance. I don't want it leaking on me or whatever.
Can you look at the terrarium too? We can talk with Marin as
Actually,
well.
I was gonna look at the critter.
Where did it go? Oh, it's up in the vents now. Great.
You should focus on your mission, Cal.
Oh. Oh.
He's a cute little sucker.
Hi. Oh. Right, they roll, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it that small world? Or no, that one to the right.
Noor.
Noor. Noor. Never heard of it before.
I mean, I think all of these except for Dathomir are new.
Marin,
And
your tattoos. Do
Ilur?
they mean something?
Ilum.
Yes.
Ilum.
They are given by our mothers and symbolize our bond with the Coven. Do the Jedi have such a ritual?
Yes. Building our lightsabers brings us closer to ourselves, the Force, and each other.
Strange that an order of peacekeepers bond around creating weapons.
I've often thought the same thing.
I was hoping it'd be a place like Vijun.
Mm-hmm.
Where Vader has his fortress. And there's
All
the
right,
acid
we're
rain.
here. Get in your chair.
Might be a little too dire.
This isn't good. With the defenses I got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship, I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front. Sisters, Mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, Mother, lend me your strength.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Shouldn't we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
Oh, he's reminded of the escape pod.
That is a really cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
I always think stuff like this is cool, except for the fact that the pressure would just totally wreck you.
Yeah, it depends on how deep everything was. Unless they're using the Force to ensure that they have the right pressurization or depressurization, because you know what happened with Leia in space.
Mm-hmm. That was a dumb moment. The fact that they killed Admiral Akbar in that moment too was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
With like absolutely no ceremony or anything.
Yep. Don't have to kill off all the old
Airlock gate is
characters.
clear. Listen to that water. What? Intruder!
Sup?
He'll slip up. Oh, he's shaking.
So,
Gonna attack?
You can't run forever.
I've noticed a lot of the enemies like to just kind of
Yeah.
stand there.
Good to hear your voice, Seer.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
All the way to the other end of the facility.
Eh.
Yep.
Oh, Akbar's voice actor had passed, so they didn't want to recast. That makes sense. I hate these things, because they'll hit you once.
Yeah, an easy target. Am I the only one gonna fight? Lay down suppressing fire.
You fools.
Regret that.
Don't mess with BD. That's a fun achievement.
Sup?
Back up, I've got this.
Do you? Do you in fact have this?
Be fun. Not ready for this. He can't beat all of us. Eyes on him. So fast. Come on. Oh, look. He's scared.
What?
Eh,
What is with this trash talk?
they just they're trying to use intimidation tactics. They don't have much else.
Dismantle this traitor. Charge forward.
Dismantle. That's something you say to a automaton. Something mechanical.
Ourselves. There is no escape from us.
We.
You will fall before me. Back. I won't bow to you.
Whoops.
Die, Jedi.
I got him.
Yep.
Help, BD!
Probably a good time for help.
Going to recover.
There's a lot of dudes.
Your health bar is enormous now.
Yeah, all of those collectibles make a big difference.
It's interesting. Those up there almost look like they're turrets, but none of them are in use. You know the things that are ceiling mounted?
Oh, yeah, they do.
I remember those being a pain in other Star Wars games.
That guy was absolutely just creeping.
Scratch. Intruder. Seal the blast door.
Seal the blast doors. Ooh, are you gonna be able to cut through that?
This place is
Possibly.
where the Empire created the Inquisitors, where they tortured Seer and turned Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, BD-1.
Looks like we have to go around.
Aw.
Opposition identified.
Yes, understood.
Attack neutralized.
That's interesting. Why this? Oh, is he just unplugged the power source?
Yeah, looks like it.
That was confusing.
No order!
What did you even do? Was there a blaster bolt, or what did you deflect into his legs? Or did you just throw a lightsaber there?
I chucked a lightsaber at him.
Oh, okay. Do you need to pull that back somehow? The whole device?
Oh, I probably have to hold it to move it.
Over here, BD.
What?
Or do you have to push... You have to somehow get that working again.
Impressive view.
The control room. Sectioned wings of the fortress are designed for maximum security and stability in extreme undersea conditions. A complex system of partitions provide the ability to flood an entire wing or a specific sector in response to any escape attempt by a high-value detainee. Structurally reinforced shielding is able to withstand an external breach or change in pressure at any depth.
This needs power.
Well, that's power, but we need to find a way to move that. Yeah, can you move that? There you go.
I was just kind of expecting that maybe I could... Whoops.
Okay, well, it's reprogrammed, so it's not going to attack you. Oh, did it really went back? So you're going to have to send it back.
Seer,
I have to kill friend
I've cleared
droid.
out this
It's in the
area,
way.
but the Empire sealed me in. Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control room. I've got a plan.
I think I'm standing in one.
You might have to freeze it in place with the Force. Did you do that? Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, the main issue is the droid was just in the way.
Whoa, see that, BD?
Woo.
Well, that did something. Let's check it out.
I've disabled the shields on the outer sections of the fortress. Flood the base and swim to the central keep.
That's a hell of a plan.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it. Let's go, BD.
Woo.
That section looks pretty weak. Ready for a swim, BD? Hang on.
Just resets us backwards. Why not? I think I could go out that way, but what about here?
Yeah.
No,
Looks
nothing.
like you're intended to go out.
Okay. Just gotta keep an eye on things. See if there's any secrets hiding about.
Oh.
Not that I think we need them at this point. We're pretty decked out, like you said. HP is pretty big. I could have gotten it maybe one, probably two more expansions higher.
I thought it said that you had achieved maximum.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, it just said max health increased.
Something interesting?
That's something to scan. Down there. Submerged section. Analysis of these pipes indicates that the pressure buildup from an open airlock caused them to rupture. This breach could only have occurred if the shield system was compromised, rendering it unable to protect the fortress from hydrostatic pressure. Data suggests that the fortress may be vulnerable to flooding if airlocks are opened while its shield system is disabled. Oof. All these guys don't have rebreathers in their helmets.
Nope. The other thing I'll say about this game that I really like is, beyond just, you know, obviously kind of being overpowered, because that's how Jedi are, they act more like, agent saboteurs, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of frontal attacks, but, like, we're sneaking around, we're not just, like...
The thing is, in all the comics I ever read, that was what they were doing.
I never really got that from the movies as much. I don't know. I guess maybe it's like...
Padme and Anakin sneaking in on Geonosis was one thing.
Barely?
Eh.
They only snuck in for like a couple minutes.
And then they got captured.
Ready for a beating?
Yeah, the majority of the graphic novels that I have and read involved dealing with various squabbles on a multitude of worlds that were run either by mercenaries or other Force-sensitive clans that weren't affiliated with the Jedi, or political turmoil.
Like, I guess you could almost say, like, the very beginning
Locked door. Me
of Phantom Menace. I was going to say Phantom Pain.
Flawless.
Well, that was a diplomatic
thing gone
request,
wrong.
yeah.
Like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
That makes my life easier. I thought I was going to just, like, gas them or something. I'm like, this seems weird bad.
There is no escape from us.
I mean, you could push them into lava, but that wouldn't be any better.
I actually can't. Watch.
Well.
Well, usually they resist it, but I guess because he just...
Take a hit.
Because he just dodged.
Oh, well, watch out, watch out.
Cover me.
And yeah, so a number of the graphic novels that I had read, Jedi were actually undercover and such.
I'm stepping back.
Infiltrating underworld rings, dealing with bounty hunters and smugglers.
Take him down.
In a way, for a time, they almost served as private investigators, in addition to being enforcers and negotiators, you know?
Unproductive, human.
Okay, can I get through here? The answer is no.
Don't fall
Oh, did
behind.
that have something I could read back there? Can you go back to the right?
Taking the shot.
Oh, never mind.
Pay. On him. Take the shot. All right. Dodging a little fast.
Got you.
You and him.
Oop, there goes that RT unit. Ouch.
Fire together. I've got a shot.
Just you?
Okay, I'm glad I hacked Friend Droid.
Oh,
That hurt.
never mind.
Oh.
What I was wanting to read may have been in one of the alcoves, but
Yeah, no matter what, Chill.
you won't be able to with all this combat and yep.
Damn it. My lightsaber switch move is just like kind of trash. Because there's never a good point where you can use it. This guy sucks.
Be sorry.
They really do not like fighting my friend droid.
And Friend Droid is too slow to get punch in.
It doesn't really stun them at all.
Swing.
I feel bad for the Imperial Astromech droid, but I had to scan him.
Imperial Astromech Droid. A variety of astromech droids, also known as astrodroids, were utilized by the Galactic Empire to complement their vessels. Providing routine maintenance and mechanics, they served a variety of repair duties as well as advanced navigational operations, strategic logistics, and data computation.
Attack the enemy.
Oh my god, we're still going.
We'll defeat you. Stay on you. Close ranks. This one has fight in him. Face your end. My guard persist. Too much for you? He's limber. Just give up, traitor.
Here, buddy.
Ah, they have walls with various weapons on them too.
That will sting.
Oh, he's back to into the corner. Ouch.
Sergeant,
Wait, is there a there's a rocket launcher somewhere.
I'm aware. They do less damage to me than they do to the enemies.
I'll beat you. I can.
This guy is very confident.
BD.
I think I hit the rocket as it came out.
Yep.
Oh, good. I needed this. That hurt really bad. But I was playing around a little bit too much. Also, it's late and
It
I'm
resets
tired.
the whole room.
Oh,
Ah.
that would be some shit.
Can you go back and check the alcove?
Can you
that I
slice
wanted
this
you
open?
to?
Sure. This one?
Yeah. Can you go further into it just to look? Or, oh. Was he scanning the banners?
So what'd you find?
The Imperial Dojo. The deadly training room of the Inquisitorius, where Inquisitors and Purge troopers hone their lethal skills. Through a merciless indoctrination of combat and strength, the sinister agents of the Empire prepare for their sworn mission. The fear-based, dark, and abusive nature of this training is diametrically opposed to that of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Yeah, there was nothing there. I thought for a moment that there were symbols, but nope. The detaining cells. Prison block.
The fight is over here. We got him.
But are there any prisoners in the cells?
Faster! You're a coward. Get in here. Shoot him down.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to disable all of those.
All alone. I'm going to destroy you. I want more. Finally.
That's the last of them.
There we go. That
Cal,
worked out
I'm
great.
in your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
I
That
would.
was impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No, not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
I'm almost concerned
Wait,
that Seer is going to be the last boss.
Is there one door that's open? Can you look up to the right? No. Left. At the very end, on the right. Keep
Top?
going. No. This level. But keep going down to the end.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it looks like there isn't a shield in place. I just didn't know if there was something interesting there. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is where Trilla...
This
This
is
is
skeleton.
well, yeah, but this is the Rodian.
The Rodian child.
This place is evil.
Detention cell. Deep within the Inquisitorious detention level, captured Jedi and Force-sensitive beings experience the next level of interrogation, torture, and experimentation. The brutal internment of this black abyss leaves those confined to suffer a nightmare of eternity until their final abominable fate.
Yeah, so I believe this is the cell that Trilla and the Rodian were in.
Mm-hmm.
That's just lava down there. Oh, of course. It always is. Why isn't it?
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
God, these are some nice visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just seeing that is cool.
Well, that set off some alarms. Where do
Getting
all those
close.
other...
BD1? Thanks for being my friend. Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
Security systems. The security systems within the fortress are a complex network controlling bridges, wings, gates, and portals. By employing a multi-tier fail-safe structure, the Empire controls every corner of the facility, providing immediate response to any breach. If necessary, the entire fortress may be purposely compromised or flooded to prevent the escape of prisoners. Yeah, there's another console.
Those are giant laser batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like this would be the place to be using them.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there isn't a welcoming committee.
You broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
Interrogation chamber. The central interrogation chamber of the fortress is a torture room where captured Jedi and Force users undergo a menacing procedure to transform them into Inquisitors. Under direct order of Emperor Palpatine, this facility was specifically designed to psychologically and physically drain a prisoner's will, forcing them to acquiesce to the evil indoctrination of the Inquisitorius. This is where the Jedi die, and Inquisitors are born.
Hey, BD! Do your magic, BD.
He bugged out. No? Alright, this looks like a boss chamber.
The interrogation chamber, yep. Well, this might be the final fight.
Real in agony.
Raft.
Now, BD!
Yeah, sure, he took down one of your health bars.
She got a lot spinnier. And it's making it very difficult for me to...
I'm going to enjoy ending you. That won't change anything. You won't be standing much longer.
Stim, please!
I think you just have to hold out long enough until Seer is able to arrive.
Suffer as I have.
Pipes.
Ah, that wave.
Stim, BD!
You jump over it?
Stay still.
Okay.
And you prefer using a single blade when on one-on-one combat?
I'm going to enjoy ending you.
Trilla, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive! You can't win! I look forward to giving Sayre your head.
Yeah.
She auto-tracks while in the air.
Hey, BD!
This is not good.
No, it's not. I'm not doing great.
Ah, but she's down to the last third of her health. Though you're on your last bar.
You're going to regret that.
What is this blinding light?
She has blinding grenades.
Oh, watch out. she had a unblockable move. Oh, wave. There you go.
Okay, yeah, she's just in a corner. And that shouldn't blind me, by the way.
Ah. There's no way you can avoid that?
Nope, I tried turning him around so he wouldn't get blinded, but it didn't matter. Which is kind of annoying. Cause like, you think, okay, turn Cal around. No flashbang. Nope. It's okay. I'll get her on the second round.
Did you have you upgraded all your skills?
There's only like so much I can do.
And she has all your experience on her. Which is interesting, because you would think that this would be the final fight of the game, but maybe it is not.
You'll pay dearly for that. Stop moving.
She does have slow attacks that result in instances where she has to pause before initiating her next series of strikes. Oh.
Yeah, some of them are still kind of bullshit, though.
Yeah, really it's just watching for the force pound.
Ow.
And her blade being thrown in the air. You might want to heal up.
Help, BD!
Trying. That's when she threw the lightsaber earlier.
Oh, dodge. Yep, there you go.
Okay. We've done a...
That won't change anything.
Okay, you're
There we
doing a
go.
lot better this time around. No way to fight that?
No.
She just seems
Just
to drain
dodge
your
it.
force.
Right here, BD.
Suffer as I have.
But yeah, the flashbang is kind of a bullshit move. Mainly just because no matter what direction Cal is pointed, he gets blinded.
Mm-hmm.
I get why they did it the way they did it.
It's interesting they don't put you through the cutscene again. As far as I know.
You're going to regret that.
A little help, bud.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh, you can't move?
Nope.
What's wrong? Is it your
I can't.
controller?
No. Yeah.
It's your controller. You turned off your controller.
No, it's out of batteries.
It's out of
They should have
batteries?
never believed in you.
Wow, that was shitty. Well,
You have new batteries over
yeah,
here.
I do, but that's... The game should auto-pause if it loses track of your controller.
That's a terrible way to lose a fight.
Not what I needed right there. So I like the Switch controllers.
Because they're rechargeable.
Well, yeah. And they have...
Oh
God damn it.
gosh.
They have stupidly long battery life. They're rechargeable. Interchangeable. It warns you beforehand. Like, low battery.